Sitting in a coliseum filled with hundreds of people watching Fetty Wap on stage performing is an amazing experience. What if you were in a Q&A in the same situation? I know of the hundreds of people, I'm going to be washed out in the mix, and a majority of you all as well unless you were front row with a mic in hand. This is how I imagine many children feel in large classrooms filled with a lot of kids. I've attended a large university where asking questions meant scheduling an appointment with the professor during office hours and then trying to place myself back in the lecture in order to properly formulate and relay my questions and not waste time. I'm fortunate enough now to have smaller classes and am able to ask questions immediately. The purpose of my speech is to explain why smaller classrooms are important for a student's education throughout their educational career. Today I'm going to discuss why smaller classrooms aid in more individual attention for students, how students are able to pick up on information faster in smaller classrooms, and how smaller classrooms permit educators to get to know their students, allowing them to better assess their level of understanding of the material being taught. Now, smaller classroom sizes give more individual attention to students, with the Center for Public Education stating that classes with 18 students per teacher produce the greatest benefits, with minority and low-income students showing even greater gains when placed in small class sizes. Students in smaller classes also show more positive behaviors towards engagement and learning. Student engagement is consistently higher in smaller classrooms, where students talk and participate more in class, along with more student-teacher interaction. And students also learn at a faster rate with less distractions. The Center for Public Education recognizes smaller class sizes influencing higher student achievements, particularly in grades kindergarten through third. Now, the Institution of Education Sciences concluded that class size reduction is one of 4 proven methods of student achievement, with the others being one-on-one tutoring, life skills training, and instruction for early readers and phonics. Typically less distraction due to fewer students, also allowing for more time for instruction, with the National Education Association stating that students in smaller classes were usually about a month ahead of their counterparts in larger classes. Now, educators get to know the students better. The Great School Staff article, How Important is Class Size, states smaller class sizes for younger children appear to improve achievement because there is greater opportunity for individual interaction between students and teachers. Smaller class sizes leads to more one-on-one time, with the teacher allowing the teacher to see each student as an individual and work with them in order to enhance their strengths and weaknesses. Smaller classes also allow teachers to tailor instruction more individually, where students at the top and the bottom of the class are not so far apart. Now, in conclusion, smaller class sizes are better for students and their education. I have discussed how smaller class sizes encourages more individual attention per student, students' ability to learn at a faster pace in smaller class sizes, and how smaller class sizes permit educators to get to know students better, allowing them to learn more about the students' learning style and better relaying the material to the students. I felt qualified to speak about this topic because I've experienced the differences between small and large class sizes firsthand, and I agree that smaller class sizes allow for a better level of education. When thinking about your children or future children, you would not want them to have the best advantages in education. One of the greatest ways to give them the upper hand is to put them in smaller class sizes. Now, there have been studies on the effects of smaller class sizes going on for years, and these studies will continue with conclusive data. The data collected have been examined and will continue to be examined to provide conclusive evidence that smaller class sizes are ultimately better for the future of our youth's education.